What's up, guys? Happy Friday! How's it going, Joe? Friday Night Duelist. So we're 2-0 with Argian, I believe. I believe it is Argian. Taking a while, isn't it? Might need to restart the client when it hangs like this. I'll give it about 15 more seconds and then I'll restart the client. Not sure what causes this. Happens every once in a while, though. Yeah, it seems to be hung. Take two. Yep. That was it. Das Scarab. Lionar? Lionar? One time? Got it. Which of the usual suspects are around tonight? Anybody playing anything fun as far as games other than Duelist these days? Anything I might not have on my radar that I need to get on my radar? Tell me what you guys are playing. Especially if it's good. Or even if it's bad. And you're like, dude, don't waste your time. That is also acceptable. Because right now my queue consists of Cosmic Star Heroine on Steam. And Guacamelee 2. Guacamelee 2. And after that, Dragon Quest 11. Probably open up Veil. Hang on to this. I need, I should be able to, like, I have 3 silver guards in here. I'm gonna look for one. Bam. I don't think I want to put it back here, though. I think I want to put it there. Just to stop Sky Burial. Although I'm probably gonna play into Sky Burial next turn. Skyrock Veil. Yeah. I could 2 and 2 this. No, that's bad, because then he shoots and... Not really? GLHF, that's how this is gonna go. Maybe I just Sunbloom that. If he buffs it, I'll Sunbloom it. Do this, maybe? Martyrdom does not kill this alone. He needs Martyrdom True Strike. Battle Chaser Night War. Any good, Nash? What other card games have you played? Like CCG, TCGs? Since I don't know if you are asking about digital or physical card games. I will say that I started out playing Magic the Gathering. I played a bunch of card games that are like lesser well. Oh god, Tempest would be awful. Or so is Fizzle. Okay, that's fine. All right. So here's the deal. I roar this, shoot that. I need 3, 4, 5, 6 if I want to kill everything here. Alternatively, I Sunbloom this. Like, run this back. Roar, go here, play this. Sunbloom. I don't really like that. Just roar this, shoot this, play that. So 1, 2, 3. I need 5 mana. Take another 3 here, it's fine. He's eventually going to find an answer to this, so I might as well just keep it way back there. Tempest is pretty bad. It's an RPG, but it's turn-based. Digital card games you're asking about. Yeah, he found the Tempest, okay. I could have barriered that. I guess I'll just play this and punch him. It's got a 3-drop. 2-drop Mystic. Okay, at least I can kill this. That was a waste. So I put it here and I can't miss, right? I can miss. So if I go here and hit and I get this square exactly, it's always going to be a 1 in 5 shot, but this is the best square for me to be at. This is the only bad square here. Yeah. I don't really like my hand. Like the Sunbloom. I guess it's okay. Okay, that's going. Same column and you can't miss? I could miss if it was here. If it spawned here, I missed. Right? This would have been a bad square. Oh, here? No, and here, there was definitely one miss out of every, no matter where I placed it. Oh, if I got in the same column. If I walked here, okay, yeah. Jesus, he had crossbones. That's the best possible target for crossbones in the game. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm just gonna judgment that, I guess. Not play this. I don't want this to hit me. I mean, I do want this to hit me. Do I Prism Barrier this? God, I hate doing that early. No, I don't think I do. I'll roar it, but I'm not gonna Prism Barrier it. He's down to 2 cards. Yeah, that would... Right. Zoran would have been able to hit Tigress then, which I didn't really want to do. God, the bones was gross. It's fine. I'll just send it away, play Prism Barrier. Smack him for 6. I don't really want Fizz to hit this, but... Can I take 3? I go to 6, and then Tiger Alpha kills me. I don't think so. I guess I can let Fizz hit this, though, right? How do I do that? Also hit that. I think this is better though. I kind of need to punch, but I can't or I die to Tiger Alpha. Unless I... Well, not anymore. It's got 2 cards left. Martyrdom is actually quite bad for me here. Big boy here. Silver guard. Oh god, that's terrible. Holy shit. I guess I meth it here. Damn. I lose this then. Or here. This is more solid though. Could also hit here. No, this has to go. I mean, I could go there. Probably this is better though. You hit me for 3, which is 6. I don't want to take both of these hits, so I think I'm going to stay here. This is dead, though. Definitely dead. The Mephit spawns were absolutely ridiculous. All 3 of them right by this. One card left, but this is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, here's the last card. It's gonna come down right here, whatever it is. Yep. Jesus, what a pain in the ass. God, how the hell am I gonna get to him? There's so much power on the board. It's gonna have to be Tiger. Let's see. Provoke in front of it. Okay. So heal here. I want to get something there, but I can't, can I? He's gonna run this way around that thing, right? Can't get that there. Play it here. God, that's annoying. God, that's annoying. Well, I can't clear everything. This goes to 8. I can kill it. Do I want this? I might need this. I can clear this minion. not sure how I get him, though. Oh, that's awesome. What a draw. This is also an incredible draw. He has to top deck me twice. I think I would have done the Sunbloom to get those 2 minions out of range of the Golem. Sunbloom all in. Necros here. Okay, I don't want him to get the card. So I'm gonna run this away. Can I survive a hit from this? Yeah, I can. I need this, because he might provoke himself in the corner. I just don't want him to get the card, so I'm gonna run this away and block. Where am I gonna play this? Here, right? He has to top deck like Decimate or something. I'm not gonna play around Decimate. I only want him to see one more card, which is the one he will replace if it wasn't good. Unless he finds Tempest, and then he gets a second card. And 7 damage to my face. He replaced it, so this is the last card he's gonna see unless he can somehow remove this. Cool. I mean, I can't play around legendaries. Like, I played around Decimate, but that was it. You can't play around every card in every scenario. Sometimes you just don't have the luxury. So you play around what you can, which was him drawing more cards. So you wanted me to Sunbloom on the Trapuka so that I could play the Golem. So I could play the Golem and provoke his general on the right side of the Trapuka. Then he goes to 1, and I'm in no better scenario, and I don't have Sunbloom. So... Dispel Necroseer? No, wait. Why do I care about dispelling Necroseer? I mean, I could have dispelled it, traded, played the other guy, but it was better for me to do it that way because I was playing around any provoke at all. If he found any provoke at all, he just stayed on the bottom in the corner and provoked all the squares around him so I can't fly in. And keeping the Sunbloom stopped a Silverguard save, right? Or Rock Pulverizer save, or Swamp Entangler save, or Peacekeeper save, or Ironcliff. Like, any of those provokes would have saved him if I played the Sunbloom. So, I think it was correct to keep it, because I could stop him drawing the card without using Sunbloom, which is just standing in the way of it, right? So, even if he, like, had Tempest, smacked me for 5, drew a Tiger, that's only 7 and 5 is 12, and I was at 13, so he's not killing me. What's up, Lars? 09-2000, fairly new at the game. Well, welcome. Nice to have you. There are 2 modes in this game, Constructed and Gauntlet, just like Hearthstone. You build a deck in Constructed, which is 40 cards, and you draft a deck in Gauntlet, which is 30 cards. So the draft mode is a lot like Hearthstone Arena, if you've ever played it. You pick your general, and then you get your cards, kind of thing. It's very similar. And Gauntlet is a really nice place for new players because you get to sample all of the cards in the game without having to have any of them in your collection, which is great. You can figure out which cards you like, what styles you like, what cards are interesting, and you build up your collection as you gain that experience, which is awesome for new players. I have my Gauntlet card, though. You mean your free Gauntlet ticket? Yeah, and the first few times you play it, you'll probably get wrecked and go 0-3 or 1-3 or something like that, because you know, you're a new player and you have to learn how to play, and that's fine, because you still, every time you play Gauntlet, you still get an orb of cards. And, you know, you pay 50 more gold for it than you would just buying a pack, but you gain so much more out of that 50 gold. You get experience, you get to see new cards and play with cards you won't have, and you get a chance at earning back that 50 gold in value or even exceeding it. And eventually you get good enough to make a whole lot of gold. But Gauntlet is full of pro players. Well, I mean, it's not full of pro players. There's a lot of, you know, medium players and new players that have been in Gauntlet. Like, it happens, and we've played a lot of people who are clearly new to the game, usually at the low win counts, but sometimes if there's nobody in the queue, there's, you know, you'll fight more of them. Cold, what's the surprise lethal? Silver got a game with surprise lethal at the end. Who's the opponent, Cold? I'm playing Magmar at the moment because I have fun cards like Krygon and Gargantuan Growth. Sure. Give a minion grow 8/8. And make sure it doesn't die. My backup plan is Blood Tara. Is that viable? I mean, you're playing with what you can, right? You know what's interesting, though? With that spell, Gargantuan, if you have this card here, your minions have grow 1/1. Oh, that's not what I'm thinking. Sorry. You'll want this card. Friendly minions grow at the start of both players' turns. So you throw your Gargantuan Growth on, throw this on the board for 7 mana, and then boom, it grows 8/8 immediately, which is pretty cool. Then you combo that with things like this, Godhammer, and all your minions grow 1/1 at the start of both turns if you have Malucky Huntress out. So you can build a grow deck. Krygon is also ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If this thing survives 1 turn, the game is pretty much over. First game on the list. First game on the list. Bam. Is this the triple Blood of Air deck, Cold? Combine that with a grow buffer. General grows on both turns, right? That's if you have Malucky Huntress, which is an epic. Yeah, that card being out will cause your grow minions to grow at the start of both players' turns. So you hit end turn with that card out and all your grow minions grow at the start of their turn. Nope. Really? You got 3 Blood of Airs and then another Blood of Air and another draft? What the hell, man? That is some serious conspiracy stuff going on right here. How do you get such wonderful toys in your Vitruvian drafts? Why my Vitruvian Gauntlet draft always bad? Dude, I think Cold is the Vitruvian Draft Whisperer. When you're sitting here as player 2 with Blazehound, you're just praying that they whiff their turn 1 play. Oh god, it's so good when that happens. Air Whistler. Oh god, Grapnel. Autobot Frost, thanks much for the follow. Oh, and Devil's Mouth, thank you for the follow too. Sorry I missed that. Nice to have you guys. Rack that whip. Nice to have you guys. Oh, I love Grapnel Paradigm in with Dissension. It's so good. Is this Blood of Air? It's gotta be, right? It's not bad. Alternatively, you play Thunderhorn and Descend something. You almost hit the wrong target. Air Whistler and Jack's True Sight. Yeah, it's pretty good. In Vanar, you can get Razorback and Jack's True Sight and get them all to do 3 damage for 1 turn. Little pup.
Puppet.
Let's see here. Can't steal the puppy yet. You're gonna meme it up with Monolithic Vision. So this is probably 4 and 1, unless you replace the pup. I guess it's 5 kick the puppy. Kick the puppy! Oh my god, EMP? This deck is incredible. Alright. God, 1 more mana. 1 more mana. And you steal both of these. I mean, I guess... No, you can't. I guess it's Entropic Descend Punch. Yeah. Or not Descend. No, you don't Descend because you want to use it next turn. What? No! No! Oh man, now you can't play the combo. Well, you wouldn't have been able to get both of them. So, EMP does absolutely nothing on this board. Guess you could de-Ultus. Probably to replace the Thunderhorn, right? This and this. Play de-Ultus. Psychic Conduit one of them into the Grincher, maybe clear it. I mean, you could have also put the Dialtis here and walked there and killed it, and blocked this 2 damage from hitting you. Alright, 12. Crossbow. Oh yeah! Ooze when they have a Thunderhorn, huh? How do you make it hit? Nah, you can't. It's gonna hit this. So I guess you have to take the 2. You can't guarantee it will come here to hit the thunder. Yeah, you can. Right? No, you can't. I don't think you can. I guess you could steal this. Let this chomp into this for a couple of turns and then Thunderhorn. You could also second wish this, clear that, to send the... Oh no, you can't do both. You're not gonna steal it? Steal that. That was a little weird. A little weird. This is not constructed, no. 8-8. All right, here we go. Monolithic. A 3-mana Dominate Will. 0 mana Stone to Spears. 0 mana Repair all your artifacts. Oh, these 2 cards are pretty good. Really surprised you moved the 5-drop out of the way there. Oh, you're putting him to 4. Yeah, that seems good. Wow, that was really close. So you died to the, you died to this if it was here or here, so you missed that. That's awesome. Stone to Spears lethal, guys. Stone to Spears lethal. And Noshrak, come on. If you're gonna buff it, you have to play Noshrak. Ah. What kind of BM was that? 1 out of 10 BM called. Pretty sure he could have used Thunderhorn to clear the board. I'm not sure that there was a way. I was looking for a way to guarantee a board clear there. I didn't see it because it's possible that that Ooze could have gone for the Tombstone instead. Oh, wait. No, maybe not. Maybe you could have chained the Thunderhorn into... No, there was no way to... Battle Pets prefer Cardinal. That's true as far as the attack goes, but if one of the minions is a Provoke, obviously they're going to hit the Provoke, which overrides that. And as far as the movement choice goes, they don't prefer Cardinal movement over Diagonal movement. It's equal chance. Move the Provoke to the top line. Let's look at it. Let's look at it again. See if there was. I was looking for it, but I did not see it for sure. What's up, Nornator? It wouldn't move into the Thunderhorn in any way that would kill all of them. I didn't see it either. I didn't see it either because, like, even if it did move into the Thunderhorn, you have to chain it. Like, it would have had to move 2 forward. And even then, it would only damage the general, right? Or was the 3/3 attached to the general, too? I didn't think there was a way to do it. I looked at every angle. There was no way to full clear with Thunderhorn. I didn't see it either, Cold. But let's just look at it. RQ. Bad day, mate. Cancer finally got my dad just now. Oh, God, I am so sorry, Norinator. That is awful. That happened to my mom just about 3.5, 4 months ago. Same thing. Yeah. It was pretty crappy. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. We did everything we could. Key true to... For my mom, it was too late. They caught it way too late. And, when we figured it out, it was just straight downhill. Like, it was like... days. It was days. That was it. It was that bad. At least you guys put up the good fight. He fought to his last breath. That's awesome. How old was he, Norinator? I'm never trusted. It's not a lack of trust, Cold. I already agreed with you. I just wanna see it and show everybody, help everybody learn, you know. This is now educational. 62. Oh man, that is young, man. God. Like, how long is it gonna be until we have a cure for that garbage? So stupid. How long was he fighting with it? Looks like I just joined in on a sad note. Yeah, we're our hearts and thoughts go out to Norinator, who just lost his dad, and that's awful. Just awful. 180 days. 180 days. It's like 6 months. 6 months. What kind was it? By the way, you don't have to answer any of this. Like, if you're just like, dude, I don't want to talk about it, I totally understand. I'm just, you know, I just take an interest in knowing these things. Gallbladder. Gallbladder, very rare, yeah. From my mom, it was pancreas, which is, you know, the worst one, they say. They say the worst one, you just... Because by the time they detect it, it's way too far, and that was the case for my mom. Duelist guys are cool, I wouldn't talk about it in any other games. That does say something about the about this audience, which I have said myself before. Alright. Is this the turn? This is the turn. Alright, we'll take a break for 1 second here. So here's... You would have to get Ooze to step forward 1 square and attack Thunderhorn, right? So, yeah, you can move up here and attack this. Yeah, you can move this up to the top row. Yeah, you can place Thunderhorn right here. But movement does not prefer Cardinal, and therefore, here are your choices. Ooze could go here and attack Thunderhorn, which is what you want, and would clear the board. It could go up 1 and attack the Tombstone, which is equally likely to the moving forward one. It's 50-50, and I don't think it would consider moving here, right? With equal likelihood, because that's 2 squares of movement versus 1 square. So it knows, hey, I can move 1 square and hit something, or 1 square and hit something. And even though this is a diagonal hit, that's not considered in the where do I move test. No, it's 50-50. It is absolute 50-50. If you put this up here, punch this, or just punch this to get this up here, right? Get up here, punch this. And put the Thunderhorn here. It's a 50-50, move up 1 square and attack the Provoke, or move left 1 square and attack the Thunderhorn. Those are your 2 options, and Cole did not want to take a 50-50, and I would not have either. Yeah, Provoke overrides the attack test. So, like, if you have a diagonal Provoke and a straight-on minion, it will attack the Provoke, obviously. But remember, there's 2 tests that have to be done for a battle pet. One is, where do I move? And the second one is, what do I attack? And the cardinal direction thing is only good for where do I attack. And movement just says, how many squares can I move to get next to something that I can attack? And in this case, it's 1 square and 1 square, so it's 50-50. I think it counts as 3 squares for the Provoke. No, it doesn't. It's 1 square to move into melee range of a minion, and that's all that counts. You're saying you think the Provoke is 1, 2, 3 squares away? I don't think so. I mean, we could science that. I guess I could be wrong. I don't think so, though. As far as I've seen battle pets behave, their first test just says, hey, I want to move next to something. But it's interesting because if that were true, if it said, well, the Tombstone is 3 squares away and the Thunderhorn is 2 squares away, it would always move to the Thunderhorn. Let's not go back to it. Come on. Anyway, my understanding is that it does not consider that. Wow, another 12 wins he got with Vitruvian, and a 12 with Magmar, and a 12 with Songhai, and a 12 with Vitruvian, and a 12 with Magmar. Holy crap. a not 12. A 10 with Vitruvian. A 12 with Songhai. A not 12 for 6. A 6. That was a hell of a lot of 12s back to back, though. God, he's killing it. He's killing it. I did 12 with Songhai myself. Had to fight tactical for the final boss. I wonder if those 12 run guys re-roll their Gauntlet decks every time until they get a good one. It is certainly possible that happens. I don't know. I have never resigned a deck ever. And, I don't know. Now that there's no leaderboards, there's no reason not to do that if you have the gold for it, I suppose, but I don't know. He beat my Killing Edgeless draft.
We'll give you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
No Killing Edge. You could figure it out using statistics and studying their decks. See how often they get BOA and Vet. I don't know, if we look at Cold, he gets BOA and Vet every single time. Every single time. I didn't bribe CFG for my vet drafts, I swear. How's your deck, Tactical? Isoke. Isai. Alright, don't you no 2-drop me, man. Alright. I kind of like this whole hand. Well, I think I would prefer Lasting Judge, but I like the rest of this, I guess. That's pretty good. I don't know about keeping that. Guess I will, though. Two drop into Phoenix Fire is totally fine. If he wants to spend a Phoenix Fire on that, I'm okay with it. Oh, Maw would be pretty good, though, huh? Kaido! Alright, so hit there, punch, play this. Probably not, but I'm not gonna take this mana tile. Where am I going with this? He can Tiger this from anywhere, right? Yeah. So since he can Tiger it from anywhere, I probably wanna... Put it somewhere where I can... In case he provokes me. Nah, that's fine. Take 6 like a champ. Just gotta Phoenix Fire that now. Nornator, take it easy, man. Stay strong. Seriously, it sucks. And we're here for you. If you need memes or bad humor, we're here for you, dude. Podcast is one of my favorites to play while doing something. Had an accountant resign because of the weed incident. What is the weed incident? Panda. I mean, I guess I have to punch, shoot that, play 3. I guess I'll do that. I'm a little far from this, though. But I wanted to be able to kill this back here. Please no Sarlacc. Orbos. Alright. What's a 3-drop legendary? A 3/4 or Mercblood, maybe? Oh god, this is gonna be the best holy. Oh my god, Sarlacc. Guess I holy this, right? Watch that Sarlacc get over here. Okay, it's not bad. What's my next turn play? 7? This hand's fine. Elon Musk inhaled some of Joe Rogan's blunt weed tobacco mix. That's awesome. Dude, what if... Wait, hold up a sec. What if the cars drove us? God, that's so good. This had to make the front of Reddit, right? Like, where... How many upvotes did this get? Holy shit, that's good. That's great. So, sad part is mainstream media made a big issue of the weed. How is that possible? It's recreational in most states. It's legal recreational in most states. Unanswered Avenger into Displacer into Iolith into Timekeeper lost me a recent game. Iolith is just ridiculously broken in Fae. That card is bonkers good. It's definitely legal in Cali, in which the interview took place. But Musk is smart and it's unbecoming of a CEO. Sadly, recreational doesn't mean looked well upon. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I know. It's tough. It's tough. But, like, fast forward that, like, I don't know what, 10 years from now? It wouldn't be a big deal. Like, how long until every state just makes it legal and it's not? It's gonna take a while for the stigma on weed to go away. They also drank whiskey, which is okay. I know, it's purely, you know, society. Like, just, like, oh, that's frowned upon. A real business may whisk themselves away to a private island and, yeah, cocaine off underage hookers. Yep. Old people aren't gonna change their mind about it. We just gotta wait till they're gone. Let's not be too hasty with the acceleration of old people from this earth, because they're my primary audience for solitaire and games like that, so I appreciate having those folks around. Although, as new people get older, they play our games, so that's cool too. That's cool too. What if you make a game of Mantra Songhai Solitaire? That game already exists. Mantra Songhai Solitaire already exists as a game. Wouldn't be unique. I find solitaire is nice when you have nothing to do when you're waiting to do something. But which solitaire, Cold? Which solitaire do you play? My solitaire actually has retention features in it, which gives you a reason to play when you are not doing nothing. I prefer Minesweeper for that. Whichever one I have access to. You just go to the App Store, type Solitaire, download the first one you can get. Have you played the Minesweeper on Windows? Have you played this Minesweeper? I don't even have it installed. Silver, do you have any of your games published in Steam? Ori and the Blind Forest is published in Steam, which I helped on, and as far as the casual games, and I don't think Dungeon Siege 2 is it? Maybe Dungeon Siege 2. Let me see. I haven't looked. But as far as the casual games, no. None of my casual games are on Steam yet. They're on iPhone and Android though. Microsoft Solitaire Collection is on iPhone and Android, and our Wordament game is about to be released on iPhone and Android. Let's see, store, search. It is. Yeah, this is my game. So, DS2. This was my first full-time design job, was Dungeon Siege 2. I played Minesweeper and Win 7, not Win 10. Hex Cells and WoW Ori, that's cool. Yeah, so check out Minesweeper in Windows 10 because it's got some new features if you like it. Have to show this to you now. And they're all free. Load that icon. Load that icon. There we go. So it's rated quite high. It's rated 4 point... I don't know. 4.2. It's not bad. The most popular casual games that I have, though, is Microsoft Solitaire, followed by Microsoft Mahjong, followed by our Jigsaw game, and then Ultimate Word Games. Minesweeper is a great game for studying probability. It's not really probability. I mean, there are sometimes you have to guess, but you can actually logic out where mines must be. There's a couple of cases where they're 50-50 or whatever, like it's actually a guess, but most cases you can just go a couple of levels deep. Like you can just iterate a couple of, like I can't figure out which of these two it is, but if I do the same logic 3 or 4 times, I will eventually figure out which one has to be a mine, and then you can unwind it all. I think our Xbox Live services were down a little bit, so that's why it took so long to load. So there's classic 9x9, 16x16, 30x16, or custom board size, just like the original Minesweeper. And since it couldn't sign me in, it's gonna think I'm a new player. Right? So it has all the original stuff with new graphics. You can blow up mines. Fun stuff. And for a new twist on Minesweeper, we added this adventure mode. Which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys. So in this mode, the goal is simply to get to the end of the level. And you play this little guy here. And you can just kind of click and walk him around. And he picks up coins. Coins are your score, basically. You have 3 lives. And you can mark. And instead of mines, it's traps. Right? So you know, and then you double click this because there's already one mine and it digs the tiles around it. You pick up power-ups like arrows. And you can use those to destroy these guys. 4, Jesus. So I'll kill this guy, because I have the arrow. And there's keys and doors. And you know, it's pretty cool. And if you run into a mine, like if I just dig this, I'll lose a life. Right? But I have 2 lives left. And I just lost another one. And I'm dead. So it's a pretty cool alternative to Minesweeper. It's like a little less of a math problem. It's got a goal. It's kind of neat. It was fun making that. A long time ago. Silver, when you're done showing this off, would you be looking to play a friendly practice match? If it's Gauntlet, I will play you. If you want to play a Gauntlet deck, I don't usually do Constructed on stream. Minesweeper Dungeon Crawler. Yeah, so that game mode was actually so popular that we made it into its own game called Treasure Hunt. So there's a more full-featured version of that with a shop and you can buy things. So Treasure Hunt, if you like that, there's a more full-featured game which is also free. If you guys like hidden object games, check out this game, which is just released on iPhone. So you can get this on iPhone and Android. It's also free. And it's a point-and-click adventure game like Myst. This game was pretty fun to make too. It's like a hidden object adventure game. Show you guys screenshots of it. Here's the screenshots. It's pretty beautiful. They're just static screens, and you can like click and pick up items, and then you get inventory, and you got to use the items at the right spots and stuff. And it's like an adventure game with a deep episodic story. Very pretty effects and stuff. That's on iPhone, Android, and Windows, all free. It's fun working on free games, because you can be like, hey, try this game, and you're like, how much is it? And you're like, it's free. Alright, I'll try it. What's the worst thing that could happen? I hate it. Probably have to get rid of the 5 and the 6 here, but really, Repulsor Beast, eh. I guess this is a good way to get rid of it. Let's get rid of 6. And 5, I guess. That's nice. Keep this. Draw before I replace. That's great in this matchup. I guess I keep all of this. I don't know. Maybe I don't need Repulsor Beast. Maybe I don't need Beam Shock. Yeah, it's gonna Beam Shock. This is almost certainly gonna be useful at some point. Probably puts a Silver Guard down now, though, and yeah. So I guess I play this, just walk forward and jam 3 onto this. Alternatively, I can go here, go there, play 3, 2. I don't like it. I think just play this, jam 2 onto him. Get wrecked by Decimate. He can't protect this anymore. He can't Zeal this. So he just wanted to put something there. It's fine. Provoke. Yeah. God, if I could only get to, here. I guess I'll do it later. 3 and 1. Let me think about this. I mean, I get a free kill on this anyway. Oh, I can't move this. So I have to repulsor piece this. Here. Kind of a mistake, huh? Okay. Silence. Wow, he had it. Okay. Not gonna deal with this yet. I guess I could get it now, but it's not worth it. I play this. So, pop that. So I'm gonna play this. Just deciding where to play it. I don't really want to be here. It's probably the best thing, though. And I guess I could just... Nah, that's fine. I'm gonna get provoked by that next turn. I forgot to roar. I'm gonna leave this here. So he'll move this up and abandon this tile. That's good for me. Hopefully he doesn't have another answer. Blind Bond? Oh shit. Okay. That's 11. Does he have another? Does he have a second one? If he has a second one, we lose. Okay, sure. Alright. Alright. Well, we're still in it. But he punches me and goes, I go to 4. So I have to watch out here. I have to provoke here. I want to roar this or this. Probably this. Really want him to come up and hit this. I guess I will. Died a double Tempest. Ironcliff. It's fine. Peacekeeper? Might be Peacekeeper. Oh, it could also be Sunbloom. He's summoning here. It's an airdrop minion. It's either probably Ironcliff or Peacekeeper. Yeah, Cliff. Sure. Better move this up. Wow, he didn't. Do I Pyrian's Claim? Do I have lethal? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. By Sunbloom I do, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. There were a couple different lethals there. That was the easiest, just on-board lethal. I had a lot more damage from hand, though, because I could have judgmented one of my guys. The squares each number refers to can overlap. Yeah, that's how you logic out most of the harder ones. Currently getting destroyed in Gauntlet. So I'm happy to review a game after you finish it. If you want to add me as a friend, just add Silver. We can review one of your matches, and I can give you some tips on what you could have done differently. Which might not necessarily help you win the game, but can just kind of offer a different perspective. Let's see what kind of deck can beat him. Decent quality, no removal. Removal. Watch him crack out the Cyclone Mask. Pre-buff? Damn. Pre-buff. I wouldn't have pre-buffed that. I guess you do, because he goes punch, punch. White Widow. Wow, that saved though. So you upper hand this, right? Yeah, anything else would be greedy. Would be really greedy. Like playing this would be really greedy. Yeah, you could though. You could... No, because you're going to Plasma Storm next turn, so I think you just upper hand this. Take the free kill. He's not going to do it. He's going to Shield Master here instead. Don't like that play. Although he is in Provoked Jail. Yeah, it sucked. Yup. And a clean clear. I mean, that Widowmaker shot was everything. I just wouldn't have risked it. With my RNG, I knew exactly where that shot would go. Now he's just wrecked. I mean, I guess you can Plasma Storm, go here, punch, egg back there. No, you can't. You don't have 6 mana. You just have to Plasma Storm, punch. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know, man. He killing edges this. There's gonna be problems. I guess you can upper hand it. So already I would have played this differently, but it's hard to say what would have happened. Can you upper hand that? Not really. You can provoke it for a turn. Upper hand this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Or you just jacks. I like provoke. Upper hand this garbage. Egg. Wow, that is a really, really interesting play. Really, really interesting. God damn. The punish. The total punish. Jesus, man. Oh my god. That's brutal. So like Plasma Storm. Go here, egg. I think it's Plasma Storm, back up, egg. Yeah. And I think you punch him. Watch him have Spiral. Watch him have Spiral, which you can't afford to play around. Oh no, he needs it next turn. He probably has removal for the egg. Inner focus, kill that, yeah. Man, if this lived, he had game. Left. So that's lethal. I don't think there's any way away from that, right? Lethal with these two. Can't even airdrop here. You have to replace the jacks. No, that's game. Isn't it? Oh, it's not onboard lethal. He has to remove one of these minions to get it. Ah, that's pretty good. Scorn. Yep. Pretty close. Pretty close. I think that White Widow put in way too much work. He got stuck with that upper hand in his hand the whole game. Not saying he would have won, but I think upper handing the White Widow would have been pretty good there. Could have got another 5 face damage in too, potentially. I mean, he could have just totally cleared the board. hard to say. It was a good game, though. Tense. Definitely one of those tense games. No 2-drop. Goodbye 3. Goodbye 7. Hello 7. Hello 2. Mr. Troll, Skyrock Golem right there. The troll. Don't win away, maker me, bro. Crap. Oh, Cyclone Mask. Okay, I can handle that. I can handle that. He'll get a free shot on here. I guess that's fine, right? Now he has to back up, play dudes. Wow, he moved into that? Inner focus, sure. I get the nice clean kill on it. How about 3 and 2? I need to punch him though. I can't really 3 and 2 here. Have to play this back there. Do I want to play this? I guess so. Problem is, he puts a big minion in the way here. If he provokes there, it's going to be a little annoying. It's fine though, I've got good card advantage. I just have to knock off that last charge. Sure. Don't play minion here. My face? Really? That's bad. That suggests that he has some burn. Oh shit, Viper. Guess we play this. Definitely gonna knock off this charge. Probably play this. Probably there. And then he hits that. I guess here's fine. No need to punch. I wanted the cub. So he can't backstab this. Without a card, he can't backstab this, or me. The fact that he shot me in the face does worry me a little bit. He might just killing edge this, smack me in the face. I'm worried that he's got a lot of burn in his hand. If he's got burn in his hand, though, he might consider using it here. Like, burn this. But that's burn that doesn't go face. I'm happy with that. I need to kill this thing. Like, ASAP. Just gonna backstab the cub. Shroud this. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, it wasn't burn that he had, and he's almost out of time. This is a pretty easy turn. Three cards to get through. How did... Oh, never mind. So, I have the option to take some damage here, but whenever I take... I'm just a little worried about my health total. We'll see, though. We'll see. Finally have a good answer. It's fine. Take one, sure. Phoenix Fire? Are you kidding? Gotatsu Fizzle? Golem. I'm gonna kill that thing. All right, got him. Sinja came in for the save. What's happening with Ethereum price? So the thing that is happening with Ethereum price right now is primarily the reason for the Ethereum price drop is this. First of all, alts were getting wrecked over the last kind of few months. He asked a crypto question, so let's give him a good answer. Did I talk about this on my stream? Maybe I didn't. I'll show you. Let's take a quick break, a 2-minute break here from Duelist for me to talk about a crypto question for cracks. Let me load up the chart and I'll show you. Let's get it going here. Here's the chart. Okay. So, as you can see here, the price of Ethereum against Bitcoin has been going down since May, right? It's been in a steady decline since May. But if you look at any altcoin, like just pick any altcoin, like I don't know, Neo or EOS, like just pick another one against Bitcoin, right? And you look at May. And they've all for the most part, right, since May, they've all been kind of going down for the most part. So 50% of what's happened to ETH is that all alts have been wrecked and Ethereum is just a proxy for other altcoins, right? And as Ethereum goes down, it represents the entire market against BTC going down over the past few months, okay? So that's 50% of it. The other 50% of it is that a lot of ICOs that ran in 2018 were all funded in ETH, right? All of them, right? And they raised anywhere between, you know, a few $1 million and $50 million. All these projects that, you know, have all these aspirations, they all got their funding money in ETH, right? And as the price of ETH and all the alts started to drop and drop and drop and drop, a lot of these projects were like, shit, guys, all of our funding money, like we originally raised 20 million, now that's worth 10 million, right? Or 8 million, and now it's worth 4 million, like, right? Like it dropped in more than half. So they're worried about being able to pay their developers. So normally when you raise money for a project in ETH, you hold on to it for a year and your 40 million turns into 100 million or something, right? Like, or 60 million or whatever, right? But all of those projects that were funded in ETH are losing so much value that there's genuine concern about, like, what happens if it drops further? Like, sure, like, traders are like, we're pretty near the bottom, it's not gonna go a whole lot farther, but as a project leader who's paying employees and are responsible for payroll and keeping the lights on, if you see ETH doing that, it is irresponsible of you to not exchange that out for cash and lock in, you know, to stop the bleeding, right? So a lot of these projects had to sell their ETH just to make sure that they at least maintain a baseline amount of funding for their project so they don't have to, like, you know, close up shop. And it's sad, it's really sad, but that's the reality of what happened. A lot of these companies just had to, we had to sell. It was just like, we were forced to sell just to make sure we didn't lose all of our money and have to, like, you know, can the whole project. So TLDR, altcoins sucked and ICOs had to sell. That's what happened to ETH. And you know, when the bull market comes back, which I anticipate will be February next year. Maybe before that, but definitely February next year if that Van Eck ETF gets approved. That's going to kickstart a very, very healthy bull market. Until then, it's anybody's guess what's going to happen. I imagine we'll have a little bit in Q4, because Q4 each year is generally pretty good. 5 out of 6 years have had Q4 be profitable. Only 1 year has been bear market in Q4. The other 5 years have been profitable bull in Q4. So percentage-wise, statistically speaking, Q4 will be profitable. Anyway, if you guys had no interest in cryptocurrency, I apologize for boring you guys with that. But I do a weekly live stream purely dedicated to cryptocurrencies, where you can ask any questions you want. I do that every Saturday, so that's tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, first hour of my stream will be dedicated to that stuff. If you want to know more about them, if you want to know the difference between two of them, if you want to ask how you can invest in them, if you want to know what does this chart pattern mean, I'm happy to answer all those questions for you guys. That's basically what I do every Saturday. I've been researching cryptocurrencies for 3 years, and I've been trading them for a year. And even in this bear market, I've been doing pretty well. Not nearly as well as I did last year in the bull market, but you have to play the game differently in a bear market. Instead of playing to win, you are playing not to lose. Just like when you get a really shitty draft in Magmar, and you're not playing for 12 wins, you're playing to see how many not losses you can get, right? Like, that's how you play a bear market. in stocks or cryptocurrencies, right? So that's what I've been doing, and I've been playing the bear market pretty good, all things considered. But waiting for the next bull market for sure. We played this guy? I think we played this guy. Oh shit, I don't have a 2-drop, that's bad. 7 gone and 5 gone? Or 2 gone? 5 gone? 2 gone? This card is a lot worse given his ping, so I think we'll just get rid of it. Shit. So where are my 2-drops, man? Is he on our friends list? Nope. I'm gonna put the snipe panel up though. I can't remember if this was the guy I felt like sniped me. May have been someone else that had a similar name. But he's certainly roping on the card selection. He still hasn't chosen his cards. Here we go. Whiffed it. No Veil Hunter, please. Oh shit. Oh, Void Talon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He has to run this away now, or try to block it somehow, right? He could also DT this, and then just run back, that's fine. If he uses a 5-mana card on a 3-mana card, I am A-okay with that. Face? Fine. Go for it. You got it, sir, you got it. Provoke? Is there, sure. Suppose we send this away. I have a couple of ways to do this turn. Couple of ways to do it. I don't really like that play. I could have cleared it, and I actually screwed that up. I meant to put myself here, but I lost the Zeal bonus. If he has Dancing Blades, we get wrecked here. He's gonna take another 5. Okay. Took another 5, that's cool, that's cool. drop. Mystic his face and a 2-drop. And a ping. Sphere. So hopefully he doesn't have the Dancing Blades or the Dust Whaler for this. DT is fine. That's 5 of his 6 mana. It's specifically D-Blades we don't want to see here, right? Or Crossbones. Actually, Crossbones is worse. Well, D-Blades is worse than Crossbones. Hopefully this is a provoke. Nope. Just gonna try to surround it with little guys. Jugs. Okay, sure. I have the nut answer for that. So I'm gonna let him kill. He's gonna get the kill on this, unfortunately. So I want him to come here. I don't want him to go there, right? I want to do it this way. Maybe I want to go here. This should be fine. So he'll punch this, shoot, 6 mana left. And he probably plays 2 minions here, so I can't roar this. That's fine. Gotta watch out for betrayal. Got a few options for next turn, depending what he plays. He's got 4 cards. I'm crushing him on card advantage, and board advantage is good. The worst thing is life is very low. And Abyssian is capable of some burn, definitely. Could have some combat tricks and some burn. So the choice to go face is just completely no. Well, he didn't go face. Actually clear this, can't I? I really gotta watch out for, so I move here, hit him, heal. 3, 6. Alright, so he has to kill me on this turn from 14 with 3 damage on board. Oh shit, betrayal. Okay. That was close. That was close. I said I gotta play around betrayal and then I didn't do it. That was really bad. I should have moved the Death Blighter up too. He's a good player, though. Usually have pretty good games. Anybody got any good spectate-worthy games to look at? Lars, you want me to look at one of your replays? Now would be the time. Gauntlet Addict. That's a name. Jello, you got one? Okay. What do you got, Jello? Could always look at that game I played versus Tactical. Let me look at Jello's first, then we'll check it out. Alright, what do we got here? Good card, because it takes out the 2-1 blast minions, so you gotta keep that. You could keep the whole hand. It's actually not bad, right? Yeah, seems reasonable. Obelisk Blast. It's interesting. Why didn't you just put it here? So, punch, Earthwalker? Seems better than gazering that. You could gazer this, but then he just entropics it and kills both for yeah, you don't think you do that unless you put it back here. Probably just play Earthwalker. Yeah, seems good. Seems like this should have probably been here though, right? Because now he can get in here and summon there and take this mana tile, whereas if you had it here, it blocks him from the mana tile. I mean, you're giving him this kill anyways, but giving him this kill and this position and this tile, It's a little dangerous. I mean, maybe you're baiting him in here because this is going to be 4-4. I don't know. Then he like goes Naga here, and then Blood Tier, lol. It just seems unnecessary. I mean, the only thing that punishes this is Naga Blood Tier. Or Fizzle Blood Tier or something like that. Okay, he didn't. Shieldmaster. That was a mistake. I mean, he gave you that for free. This should have been right there, right? That poor guy. Great card. Played in the wrong spot though. I mean, you don't even lose this. You just go bling bling. Wow, you can even go 4 into egg after that, right? What's this? This is 2-4? So many possibilities here. Yeah, I think you want to keep this for the egg, though. Maybe you just jam Flame Wing here. Flame Wing into an egg. Or just Flame Wing, yeah. I guess Flame Wing into egg's no good because the egg dies. So, yeah, you keep this. He'll trade this. He'll trade this here, right? Nimbus, Jesus. Better find that Plasma Storm. Whoop! No more Plasma Storm. That's brutal. I guess it's Natural Select or Bust. How awesome would it be if you top decked into Natural Select? Guess you replace this and look for it. Damn! So you just 5 him in the face? Try to race it? This is the turn when the game became, game turned to cat and mouse. So probably 5 and 1 here. Right? I mean, I guess you could just run everything away. Just don't let this hit anything, right? Just go here. You can't get an egg, though. Just whenever this minion takes damage. Yeah, it seems good. I mean, I guess you could Visionar whenever any player draws a card. So it becomes 6-7. I guess you could, like, Visionar here, egg there. It's your only play, really. Egg here, Visionar there. Here, I mean. Egg there, Visionar here, right? Right there? There! Oh, you're saying... Oh, man. That gives him Entropic Decay clear, though. Which kind of sucks. I think you put it here. Oh my god. He drew a card. He's gonna Entropic this, though, right? Silence. Oh, Jesus. And it's gone.
And it's gone. Poof.
Shouldn't you move this down here? Yeah. Pretty good. This game was looking so good for you earlier, and now it's just looking awful. Alright, Ripper lived. We gotta play a little song. What's up, Exodia Slayer? Want to help me build my Gauntlet deck? First Gauntlet run in like 2 years. If you have a specific card, like, that you're wondering, like this over this, you can type it in chat. We can help you with that. We're spectating this at the moment. Then afterwards, yeah, happy to help. Let's see. So what's the play here? You have the Gazer. So you can 10 him in the face. 12, 14, 17. 19.
Finish him.
He has lethal here? Let's see. Oh. 21, 23. Hold on a second. So you bring this here. You bring this here. You can't kinetic equilibrium the Ripper, though. So you put this here. Yeah, Ripper dies if you kinetic it. I don't think that... Let's see. So let's just say... Let's say you put the Ripper here and you kinetic off the egg. Okay, so you Gazer this from here. Actually, you go there, you go here, you Gazer there, okay? Then this flies in. You take your 10, right? So now he's at 13. Then you kinetic EQ this and that and the egg, which dies. So this is now 7, and 4 is 11, and 2 is 13. That's exact lethal with just this and this and this and some positioning. Yeah, so there's a lethal here. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, you're not kineticking the... You don't need kinetic on the egg. It doesn't matter. After the Ripper does its damage, you can kinetic just to make the positioning simpler. Just throw Ripper back here. Smack, smack. It's an egg. You had to play the Gazer back here, though, just to get it so you leave this square open for your general. Throw these guys here. Just kinetic. Kinetic. Oh, you're gonna hit this, though. So you have to step in to make sure you don't get an obelisk on that square. And then you just kinetic this quad here. Yeah, but let's see what you did. Free Veil!
Missed it by that much.
Kinetic these. So you're just gonna clear board, huh? Seems like you should have put this into the kinetic, right? No, not if you're clearing, I guess. The Ripper's kind of stuck back. I guess you're gonna 10 him? I guess you're 10ing him.
I'm not sure. I'm afraid we need to use math.
Oh, you're not 10ing him. Interesting. You're only 5ing him. If you have Primordial Gazer Ripper, That's always lethal. Even if they have 25 health, that combo is a guaranteed kill. Don't ask how that works, it just does. What? Gazer Ripper is only 10. It's 10 to the face. I'm really surprised he didn't kill that. Now you get to kill this thing. Kill the 2/3 for free. Juggy Jugs. Hope he doesn't have Entropic. He hasn't had it yet. It's 10 to the face, but it's 25 to how bad it feels to get hit by that combo. Vision! Woo! What does he need? Entropic would be pretty good. Your general gains 1 at the start of your turn. Okay. This was the only card he could play, huh? Why didn't he move up here? Oh my god. This grows, right? This is nuts. This is nuts. I guess you kill the 4/4? Scorn dies when it hits this. So you can't play Scorn unless it just auto dies. Woo, good times. We got a Storm Medal. We've got EMP. We've got EMP. And Bright Moss. Oh my god, what a roll! Holy crap! Should we total up the stats here? That's insane. Did you just play Grailmaster after an egg? Oh my god, Lady Locke. That's awesome. I didn't even think about that. Lady Locke before the attack. You lost a summon on Grailmaster though. Not, maybe it doesn't matter because he has to probably hit this, but Jesus. The egg counts as a summon towards Grailmaster's keywords. 1 egg down. Frenzied. You got the best keyword here. Well, Provoke would have been a good one for you. Dominate! Holy crap. Alright, he needs to kill this one. Oh god, it doesn't even matter. He's dead. Oh my god, Bone Swarm. So he got all of them down except the EMP, huh? Not bad. Oh no, he got the EMP. Holy crap, he cleared them all. and the provoke for this. Is he still dead? He's still dead on board. Right? 14 just kills him. Oh no, that's his. He dominated it. What am I talking about? Holy shit. I think he had a buff for that. Dunecaster? So you could have already had one. Do you have guaranteed lethal here? 3, 4, 1. Pretty much. You have 12 damage here. Where does the last 2 come from? You've got 12, 13. Yeah, you have to be careful not to frenzy, otherwise you hit this. So you might need to go up and punch him. Oh, you've got this. So you greater fortitude, go up, punch. You would have had guaranteed lethal if you had egged after this, because he'd have one keyword, and you're gonna go 2, 3, 4. That does leave one keyword out. It could be celerity. So you gotta replace one thing to see if you can get another minion, but otherwise you just roll for celerity, right? Nope. You took out Scorn. I guess it doesn't matter because you're gonna hit this. So there's only a couple ways you lose this. You've got a pretty high chance with 1, 2, 3 minions. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Problem is, if he gets Frenzy before he gets Celerity, you just lost. So you needed to Fortitude smack one time, just in case he got Frenzy, then Celerity, because then you lose. Right? But now you just win because you got it on the first roll. But do you see, there were ways you could have lost this by not throwing this on and attacking once first before you started summoning minions. Yeah, you got the lucky roll, but there was definitely a way you could have lost. If Frenzy came first, you were dead. Damn, though. That was a pretty good game. Entertaining. Thank you, Jello. Entertainment value. Never punished. Alright, Cole, you wanted to watch your game against Tactical? Legendary. Unless ranged also came. That's true. Then you could back him away. But I would have walked him in, Fortitude, Smack, and then played your dudes. Just because then if you get Frenzy, Provoke, Celerity, you still have the win. Just increases the chances a little bit. He missed all the keywords due to summoning Grail Master. Oh, that's true. You could have had all the keywords if you had summoned it afterwards, right? Yep. Right, all the eggs. Yeah, I might have missed that too. Maybe, depends. Can't believe he cleared all of those eggs. That was insane. He was like, I worked so hard for that. All right, let's see how we're dealing. Windstopper. Don't see that very often, but boy is it good against Riva. You kept both of these 2-drops. Interesting. Want to watch my Gauntlet run. Do you have a match that you lost that you would like some perspective on, Exodia? If so, just add me as a friend and give me the opponent name and we'll look at it. Whoa, what's that? That was weird. Lantern Fox, turn 1. So, probably Widowmaker pass? Okay, Arrow Whistler, that's also good. You're giving him what, 2 Phoenix Fires for that, but okay. Three drop plus Phoenix Fire. Oh, Dancing Blaze. Ah, man. Now you can shoot this for free. I don't, what? That was so weird. Why not Phoenix Fire this, clear this one with the face, and then, I don't know, that just seems really weird. To make sure you get that second Phoenix Fire. Maybe play this, come up, punch this, shoot that. Come up here. Yeah. Face. Wow. You know he has a Phoenix Fire, so this is dead. I might have shot this. He's not gonna Phoenix Fire? What? What is happening? He has a Phoenix Fire, right? Why would he not do that? Okay, so he's trying to bait some attacks here, but I just don't even get it. That is such an awkward play. So what's the most logical way to trade this? It's shoot that, shoot this. No, it's not. It's shoot that, shoot this, punch. Sorry, shoot this, punch, shoot this. Okay, that way, this is at 3, this is at 1. He probably has like Phoenix Fire, Ghost Lightning that will clear your board if you make these value trades. Or maybe he has Scorn. Maybe he has Scorn into Phoenix Fire for 6 next turn. Like, that's the only way you would do this, right? So to punish this, you drop Windstopper and say lol. Go all face. Maybe kill that. You could even Phoenix Fire. Yeah. Drop Windstopper, play Phoenix Fire, go all face, right? Or maybe you kill some of these. Maybe you kill this. You gonna go all face? Yeah, okay.
The face.
Yep. So now that Phoenix Fire is coming down. Go Tatsu Phoenix Fire. Now we see what he was going to do if you had made the value trades. Yeah, he had a ping. Okay. Death Strike Seal. That's pretty good. And the Phoenix Fire. There it is. Okay. Wonder why he didn't hit there. Obviously, I'm gonna lose it for free. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the face. Then you've got 9, 10, 11 next turn. I guess you could go 3, 4, 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, okay. Deuce Bigelow? Nope. Yep, I like it. Hope he doesn't have Dust Whaler. Yeah, I think Giago is pretty good there, but... He said oops. Why did he say oops? Calligrapher. Well, now, you can't Calligrapher his face here. I mean, you can... Maybe Giago first? Probably replace Fire Spitter. Okay. Seems like a Gigolo turn. Unless you're gonna Calligrapher to look for burn. There's some burn. Couldn't stay in here though, because this is too much damage. You would love to have got that last punch, but can't do it. I see you're a Calligrapher, and I raise you a Calligrapher. Want to know something funny? Ooh, Spiral counter. This draft had 5 Phoenix Fires and a Spiral. I only saw 2 and no Spiral. Damn. So you just have to draw into your... No minion to go here, huh? Minion here would be pretty strong. Minion here would have been really strong. Forget the 1 drop. Minion here would have been gross, because then you have to back up and you get hit by all 3 of these for lethal, right? I mean, not exact lethal. So now you've got Gigolo if you need it, you've got this. You're looking for any burn. Nope. So you could go 5 and 3. Five and 3 is pretty good. What does this do? 8 gates. Maybe 5 here. Yeah, you want it down here. I don't know about this 3. You could also go 1 and 1. Yeah, that's good too. All you need is 1 damage on his face. So probably just kill that, play the 1, draw an extra card. Oh, you're going in. Okay. So then it's... I would have saved that personally. Because you could... Well, it depends on what you play here. Yeah, I think it was better to go Giago into go Tatsu, which still killed it, but it concealed your lethal. It concealed the burn. And you would have drawn an extra card deep to look for the answer. Oh, this is it anyways. Yeah. It was exactly the same, but you dug one card deeper in your deck, and you didn't... You kept your burn concealed. Had you used this instead. And you put this on the board, which threatened lethal right there if you didn't kill it. Right? So just imagine you have an Arcane Heart here, and this guy's dead, and he's at 3 life.
Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Oh, Deuce.
Whoops, we're paused. I think my play was functionally equivalent to your play, but it dug 2 cards deeper. So yeah, he would have had to use one of those on this guy, and you would have still killed him with the Jux. But if that Jux was 1 card deeper down, you might not have got it. It's a good game though. Well played. Alright, playing a Gauntlet game. We will spectate this. 10 minutes. Spectate it after you're done, if you lost. What's yes. What's up, Jello? (7-0) with this deck is doing pretty well. Pretty well. With no martyrdoms. I was pretty worried about the lack of good 4-drops, but it's been alright. Silver Guards have been carrying. Ninja, Giago, Lethal, that's what. Okay, okay. Deuce, Bigelow for the Lethal. Alright, let's see how you did. Alright, you want us to review this game? Let's take a look at it and we'll, I assume this is you. Phoenix Fire would not have killed the Air Whistler, but you have 2 Phoenix Fires coming. Right, if you had played that turn right, you would have emptied your hand enough to guarantee another Phoenix Fire and you could have got the kill on it eventually. Exodia Slayer, is this you? Just want to make sure I have the right name. Is this you, sir? This game, we can spectate it for you, give you some perspective. Alright, here we go. So I didn't see your draft, but if I see anything in there that is questionable, I'll let you know. And remember that none of this feedback means you are a bad player or bad person. It's just another perspective. And if I say, oh my god, why did you take that? It's just me being passionate. So don't take offense to anything I say. It is all in the interest of helping you see things from a different perspective. All right? And I know you're a new player, so okay. I have a comment. Does anybody know what it is? Does anybody want to suggest a tip, a pro tip, that can be gleaned from what we see right here? What pro tip can we offer our friend Exodia? Anybody? Anybody want to take? Anyone want to field this one? Nobody? Really? Okay. Let's take a quick jump out to look. Not me. I was never bad.
Marty Moose. That's me.
Well played, Moosin. Okay. So the first thing to understand is the power level of the generals. There are tier 1 generals, tier 2 generals, tier 3 generals. Okay? And they, you know, all generals can be good with good decks, but the tier 1 generals are going to be, you know, game for game, on average, better and more powerful than the tier 2 generals, just because there are better cards that come up more often in them, okay? Starhorn, quite bold. There you go. So let me just tell you the power level of the generals in Gauntlet, and that will at least help your first choice of which general should I pick, okay? Unlike Hearthstone, where they're all balanced, Duelist does not balance all the generals yet. Because they don't have the system where they can influence the likelihood of getting cards based on your general picks. They don't have that system in place. Hearthstone does, so they can make a crappy hero and give it a higher chance of getting the super powerful cards and, you know, fix the balance. But Duelist doesn't have that. Therefore, common cards are going to show up very often, with the exception of Blood of Air, and rares are going to show up, you know, less often, and legendaries less often, okay? So, the tier 1 generals, the most powerful generals, are these. In no particular order. Tier 1 generals are Faye, because of the Vanar removal suite, and because of her Bloodbound spell, which gives you guaranteed reach. Okay, so Faye is a tier 1 general. Riva is a tier 1 general. Okay, that's 2. Ragnara is a tier 1 general. That's 3. And I'm gonna throw Argian in there as a tier 1 general. That's 4. So you could argue Argian on the fringe, but I'm gonna throw Argian in with tier 1. Those are your most powerful generals. Okay, you're gonna have the easiest time and the most consistent games with those 4. Argian is on the fringe. Okay, the other 3 definitely. Okay. Next tier, you've got all the Vitruvian generals are about the same power level. Maybe Cyphrin's a little better. Okay, but these are all tier 2. Kasiva is a tier 2. Kalios is a tier 2. And that's it. And maybe on the fringe you've got Alina. Maybe. I don't know. And then all the other generals are tier 3, with the exception of Starhorn, who is the only tier 4. And you're just like, dude, Warlock is pretty good in Hearthstone. How is Starhorn not better? Starhorn sucks. Starhorn is just bad. Giving the opponent cards is terrible. in Duelist. And it's the worst general in the game, and it's why we have coined the term the Starhorn Challenge, which is where you pick the worst general, which is Starhorn, you try to get 12 wins with Starhorn. That's the Starhorn Challenge. So, when we looked at your first game here, and we saw the general choice, you picked the hardest general in the game to do well with, so don't be surprised if you have a tough run with Starhorn, because it's the most challenging general to do well with because it's the worst. That said, this card's great. This card is, it's not one of the power epics. Magmar has some really powerful epics like Mecanter, Lava Slasher, Armada, Rebuke. This is a very close, but it's not one of the power 4 or 5. Anyway, this looks alright. So, you want to keep Natural Select in your starting hand, and you don't really need both of these. Probably want to keep this just because it's so powerful. So I would play this and get rid of this. Because you can do a neat turn next turn, like you play this, and then you go Fortitude, Natural Select their Silverguard Knight or something. Like you could do stuff like that. So I would probably just get rid of this card. Let's see what you did. You didn't get rid of anything. You know you can mulligan cards, right? And, but you kept them all, and that's fine. I would get rid of this one just because these two kind of accomplish the same thing. And this does it for much less mana, and the 2/2 body doesn't really that meaningful. So this will be your turn 1 play. And then if you had replaced this, you know, and then replaced something again, you might find a better 3-drop than this. Because you don't really want to play this on 3. You don't have to. I mean, you could play this. They play a Silverguard, you Gazer it, punch. It's pretty good. But I don't know. I don't think you need this. It's fine to keep it, but I think you could. I think you could do better. Put that here. Here or here. Yeah. As long as it challenges one of the tiles, right? And then I would replace this. And remember, here's another tip. If you're going to replace a card, always do it first. Right? Decide the first thing you should do every turn is look for lethal on your opponent. If there's no lethal on your opponent, the second thing you should do every turn is decide whether or not you're going to replace a card. And if you are, do it. Because it gives you more information, because it's kind of like drawing a card. And it might change what you do. So before you put a ton of brain power into what am I going to do, where am I going to go, I'm going to play this, move here, play that, you should replace, because you could replace and then go, oh crap, that's a better card. And now all that work you've done mentally is out the door. So it's better to replace before you do a bunch of work to figure out what you're going to play. I would replace this, but let's see if you replaced a card at all. You did not. Okay. And you got lucky because you found a nice 3-drop, but I still think these two cards are kind of serving double duty. But let's see how this goes. The pros always replace last. Shots fired. Shots fired. Vigilators. So this turns into a 3/4 in one turn, which means next turn this turns into a 3/4. When this minion is built, give nearby minions 3 health. That's not going to happen because he has 0 mana. He's not going to summon any more guys. So, it's nice that this has 0 because you can natural select it. So what I would do here is you wanna fill up the board as much as you can. So I would probably, first of all, I would replace this again because I think you already have something that does that for far less mana. And the 2/2 body is not really relevant. So what I would do is replace this and see what you get. and then let's just say you get nothing. I would move the Rock Pulverizer here onto the tile, which gives you 4 mana. I would move here. I would play the Earthwalker here onto this tile, which gives you 5 mana total, 3 of which you've already used, which gives you 2 more mana, and then you can natural select this, right? So this goes here, you go here, play that Earthwalker to take this tile from him, and then natural select that. Now you have an Earthwalker here, this guy up here, natural select there. He has no board and no mana tile. And you're in a pretty good position at that point, right? What's up, Britt? Just doing a little post-game Gauntlet coaching here. So that's the best development you can do. And when you have a one-attack guy, you don't get many opportunities to natural select. So this was like a gift from the gods, as far as I'm concerned, because you can't really natural select many things when you've got a 1-health guy, because you have to get the lowest thing on the board, right? So the fact that he played at 0 was pretty perfect for you. So yeah, so replace, bang, bang, natural. Let's see what you did. Okay, you buffed this. You probably went face for a lot. All right. Let's talk about what you did and the potential consequences of making that play after we see if you replaced or not. Okay, so I'm not sure if you know that you can replace. So, Duelist has a really cool feature that every turn, rather than just be stuck with the cards in your hand like Hearthstone or most games, you can throw one of them away every turn. And when you throw one away, it guarantees that you will not get back the same card. So like if you have 2 of a card in your deck and you throw one of them away, you will not get that same card back. It's guaranteed to get something else. And it's super useful because you can cycle through your deck that way, right? So hopefully this is making sense, Exodia. I know you're not saying much, but hopefully this is making sense. The consequences of going all in on one minion like this are... There's a common card in Lionar called Martyrdom. It's 3 mana, destroy a minion, heal the enemy general for however much health it had, right? And if he has that, he could play it here, heal you for 6, which you're already at full health, so that whole downside is mitigated. Then he can kill this, and he clears your entire board, and he probably plays a 2-drop here, and he's now way ahead of you. Whereas if you would have destroyed his whole board last turn, you would have been way ahead of him. And if he wanted to martyrdom something, like, it would have been his whole turn, right? I know how to replace. Okay, it's cool. I just wasn't sure because I haven't seen you replace yet, so choosing not to replace is fine. But I think I would have replaced in each of those scenarios. But it's fine. So here, if he has Martyrdom, you're wrecked. Let's see if he does. Draining Wave. Is he going to take this? He's probably going to trade that, right? Oh my god, he is just... I think you trade it. Oh my god, he's taking 5 damage. I mean, he gets a nice big tempo swing turn here, though. He used his life as a resource to clear your board. Yeah, now you're kind of in trouble. Okay, but it's not over yet. So, on this turn, I would move down here, play your Earthwalker here, punch this, and then natural select that for 3 and 2, right? Once again, you clear his board, and you have something on the board that he has to deal with. As tempting as it might be to run up here and jam the Mortar Maw down here, he kills it. He just runs these 2 minions into it, and it's dead. So I think you go down here, play Earthwalker, punch, natural select, and I think you choose not to replace here, because having another one is really nice. This thing's going to grow to 4/4 next turn. You could natural select an Iron Cliff Guardian if he plays it. Maybe you just jam this, but either way, keeping all of these cards I think makes sense. So here is a case where I would recommend don't replace. And just clear his board and play the Earthwalker. He's at 11 life, so you might win the game if this can get in there a couple turns, right? So I like that play. Let's see what you did. So the problem with that is now you can't kill this. And you could run down here and play this, but then he just runs into it and dies, right? So do you see how you could have done the same exact thing, but killed that one after playing this on the mana tile, right? So you could have cleared his whole board and had a 3/3 down for just 3 life by punching this one instead, right? And yeah, so you're getting 2 damage on his face here, but you have nothing on the board. So I think it would have been better to forego the 2 damage on his face here and play a 3/3 that's going to turn into a 4/4 next turn. And you would have saved one of your natural selects. And you're giving him a card. You only have 2. You're giving him a card that he gets to use before you get to use, right? So, little day. And you didn't, I thought you were going to punch him in the face and put him 9. Yeah. Definitely do not want to be giving him a card here because he gets to use it before you do, if that makes sense. And, you'd probably rather, I mean, next turn you're probably going to play this. But this is going to help him way more than it helps you. That's a nice card. That's nice. And flash. Okay, so in my world, you're here. This guy's here. You have a natural select in hand and his board is clear. And you haven't seen Tiger yet. You haven't seen Flash yet. You draw a Tiger at the end of turn. And this mana tile's gone. Because you have a big dude on it. And then he would have played this. Probably run away. So that your 4/4 couldn't hit him. And now check it out. You have a 4/4, because this thing grew, and you have a natural select, and you would have just gone, bing, and laughed in his face, and maybe even flashed this out. But you probably would have won the game if you had played that Earthwalker here. That said, what do we do? Probably replace the Flash or the Earthwalker now, because it's no good anymore. Now you want to get this down. Like, run back, play it behind you. Vindicator. I think you just run back here. Jam Mortar Maw right behind you so he can't get it with anything. And pray that he doesn't have an answer. So you want to play this here. Because it shoots, it's ranged, right? So it shoots things, and he can't play anything next to anything else because you can just shoot and it, like, frenzy range is crazy. You're at 25 life. you can take a few beatings. So if this thing runs into you and smacks you for 4 or 8 or 13, not a big deal. So ignore this for a turn. Like, full health is totally great. And play your best card, which is this back here. Playing this here is he's just gonna smack it for free, and then you don't have anything to do. Like, you still got a long way to go to get him down from 11. Playing a 4/4 range is pretty good. I realize that Starhorn is trash in Gauntlet, but I'm more familiar with how to play Magmar. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm just giving you some tips, you know? Like, it's fine, you know? There's lots of, you know, everybody's brain works differently, right? So I'm just trying to tell you how my brain works, which has a lot of Gauntlet experience, right? I think you're in a lot of trouble now, though. You're gonna have a hard time getting rid of this. Plus, he's about to surround you with big boys and provokes and things. You had one turn that this might have lived, but let's see what he does. Ah, okay. It wouldn't have mattered. Even if you had this here, he would have peacekeepered right there, and now you're pretty much dead. You're pretty much dead. Probably get rid of the flash or the bird. That does not help. I think the game is over at this point. Does this have celerity? Oh god, and frenzy. Yeah, playing a minion here doesn't even help. I guess what you could do is pulverizer here. Or like flash, pulverizer, Mortimer here, just so he can't get the free kills on all your guys. This is gonna be pretty painful though. Oh, draw. Okay, that's fine. Spriggan. In general, this card is pretty bad in Gauntlet. I would not draft this. I don't know what it was up against, but this card usually loses you the game because he gets 3 Spriggan also, and they get to attack before yours do. So in general, this is a bad card. You're gonna flash. I would have flashed this, so this had full health on it, but probably doesn't matter. So he just pops this here, runs this in, smack you for 12. Heals this, plays another guy. I'll just pop that. He'll move this over. Smacky, smacky. You can block their spawns because yours have priority. It's really hard to do that, Britt. There are scenarios in which you get the perfect Spriggan and they get no guys and you get all your guys, but that is quite hard to pull off. A lot of times you just have to play them onto an empty board and you lose the game. Or you give them 2 spawns and you lose the game. Like, you lose the game more often than you win with that card. So I generally don't recommend it because it's gonna lose you more games than it wins. Well, now we're just kind of watching the tree fall over here. I think the next turn's the last one, right? So you're gonna provoke there, but he's gonna, and you're gonna get Spriggans here, which he'll go. I mean, this'll save you for a turn, perhaps. But when he hits there, no, that's lethal, right? 6, 12, and then he walks over here and just pops you in the face for 13. That's lethal. Because this has Frenzy. Not to mention he got these guys, which fly! Did he just... Did he just attack with this? How did he kill that? I missed it. And then he flies one in and kills you. Oh, whatever. He didn't even need these. I don't know, I managed to play it in Gauntlet and Constructed, getting 3, them getting 2 or less most of the times I play it. Yeah, it's really bad, Britt. It's really bad. It can lose you a winning game. It can lose you an even matched game. It very rarely saves you, and if you're ahead on board enough that you can block off all of their spawns, it's a win more card. Most of the time. There are exceptions, and I have lost to it like once or twice, but out of all the people who have ever played that card against me, I can count on one hand the amount of games I've lost, and I don't even know how many games I've won. It's a lot. Because they played that, I won the game. I mean I wasn't winning. We were kind of even. They played that and they threw the game because of it. I've never lost when I play it. Well, I mean, you may just sit there with it in your hand until you get the perfect scenario, but a lot of times you top deck it and you just can't play it. Right? Like, you just can't. It's not insane value because you give them 3 rush minions, right? Like, if it didn't give them any minions, or yours got to attack first, it would be fine, but you give them 3 rush minions that could be frenzy, flying, or buffed when they kill the Spriggan. Like, the 3 minions that you give them are absolutely relevant. And if you give them 2, it's still relevant. If you give them 1, okay. Maybe it's good then if you give them 1. It's very bad, Britt. Trust me. It's bad. There are situations where it's good, but out of 100 times you play that card in Gauntlet, more than 50 of them will be bad. Unless you just sit there with it in your hand the whole time and don't play it in those situations, which is fine, and if I drafted it, that's what would happen. It would just burn a hole in my hand until the perfect scenario came up, and if that scenario doesn't come up, then it's burning a hole in your hand and you probably could have had a better card. Unless it's up against 2 battle pets and then you take it. Right? Like... And it's fine. It's fine, like... I'm not telling you this as a fact. I'm not saying it's a fact that card is bad. I'm just saying, in my experience, and I've had a lot of experience with that card, in my experience, it's bad. You've had a better experience with it, which is fair, totally fair, right? So, I'm not saying you're wrong, definitely. Just that I think if you played it 100 times, you would either not play it in-game, because you would recognize the scenario is not favorable enough, or you would play it and get wrecked. More often, one of those 2 things would happen more often than play it in the perfect scenario and crush, right? They might get frenzy, they might clear your whole board. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely bad rolls you can get. The best way to play Spriggan is to block off 100% of their minions, and then there's no reason not to play it. But getting that scenario is really tough. Blocking off 100% of their dudes, their spawns, is tough. So anyways, just my opinion. just my perspective. I don't feel like it's... I think if you have better experience with it, then maybe I just need to watch some of your games and see some of the scenarios. Because if you play it every time you have it in your hand, like, yeah, every time I draw this, I eventually play at that game. If that's your experience with it, I would need to see how you're playing it. Because none of my opponents, myself included, have been able to have that much success with the scenarios required to play that card. But I'm open-minded, definitely open-minded to see. If you have some games where you played it and you're like, dude, I gave him all 3 minions in this case and there was no way it could have gone bad. Show me those scenarios. Anyway, that's probably it for me for tonight. And I definitely appreciate the different perspectives. I think it's cool to debate those kinds of things. Only one time did I play it, did it F you, and it wasn't playing it that lost me. Fair enough. I want to see some of the games where you played it and see if you're just really good at hitting those perfect scenarios where you can get it off, or if you just replaced it because it was not playable as many times as I think it was. Like if you draft it and you only play it in one game of your 12 or whatever, that's not really great. But anyway, I just need to see you play it probably, see how you're playing it. I'm gonna get some sleep though, guys. So we'll host somebody here. And don't forget, tomorrow night is Saturday Night Crypto. Nobody's streaming. Britt, if you're gonna stream, I will gladly pass you the host. Tomorrow's Saturday Night Crypto, where I will be talking about cryptocurrencies for 1 hour and then back to Duelist. So if you don't care anything about cryptocurrencies and that kind of mumbo jumbo, then feel free to miss that. And after an hour, I'll be playing Duelist tomorrow. And you guys can come then. If you are interested in crypto, then feel free to show up right at the beginning and ask any questions you might have. Not gonna stream. Gonna stream Dragon Quest. Ooh. Dragon Quest. I kind of want to watch that, but then again, I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm gonna have to like resist the temptation to watch people play that game because it's next in my queue after Guacamelee. So have fun playing that. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.